I will try to find a form that you could sign. It's deportation papers.
Ciao, Baltic babes! This is Gokul,
And Brigita.
and today we're talking about unpopular opinions.
Baltic edition.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's gonna
Let's
be
get into it.
spicy.
This is gonna be fun. Let's go.
First of all, unpopular opinion. You look way better without glasses.
That's a read. That's not even an opinion at this point. See, I feel like when I take my glasses off, I don't look as good. I feel like half my charm is my glasses.
No.
You know what? Tell me. Let me know. Which one's better?
You're into guys with glasses, so you feel like it's way prettier that way.
Not you exposing me.
I have contact lenses.
Of course, yeah.
Anyway, I think we should shame men for balding.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Hear me out. Hear me out. We shame women about their looks like insanely much, like about literally anything.
Yeah.
Right?
You're too fat, you're too skinny.
Exactly.
It's so many things, yeah.
You have too big boobs, you don't have boobs, you don't have the ass, you had too much ass. No. It's crazy. And we don't shame men about their looks enough. So, I mean, if you have the bald look, that's fine. That's great. If that fits your style, your aesthetics, it's fine. But if you're like balding and you're like 35, it's, you know, it's sad. It looks...
I'm sorry to tell you, but I'm 26 and I have started balding. You don't have to be 35 to bald.
I mean...
Okay, here's the thing. I would like to add on to her. Men balding, if balding looks good on you, if like a shaved head looks good on you, well and good. But if it doesn't, I think you should go get your hair fixed. Like, I know for a fact I will bald eventually. I will probably have it fixed. I'll probably get a hair transplant. And I'm very open with that as well.
How expensive that is? I don't know.
I think it's around 4K or something.
Oh, that's not that bad.
It's not horribly bad. I think Turkey, including everything, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
I could probably do it in India too, but I have to look into
Same
it.
price for
Each one? Or...
Why would you only do one boob?
Yeah, just the left one. How much for that?
I don't know. Sometimes if bigger than the other.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. But you would still like need to adjust them.
You wouldn't know.
I have no idea. Ask your doctor for that.
And my unpopular opinion is that dill...
It's gonna be chaotic, guys.
So my unpopular opinion is that dill is overrated.
Say that again?
What? No, it's the best thing.
Dill tastes like grass.
You're deporting you. Where are the deportation
And
papers?
dill is overrated.
What
It
the
is
hell?
everything. It doesn't really add that much flavor. It is... I mean, it's okay,
You
but
see
it's
what's
not...
there? You see what's there? There's a door.
Okay, so the Latvians in this room disagree with me heavily, but I
So-
think dill is definitely
I
overrated.
will try to find a form that you could sign. It's deportation papers.
I thought you were serious for a second. Girl.
Yeah. Usually when people have like unpopular opinions, it's about pop stars.
Okay.
Do you have your like...
Actually, no, I think everybody's kind of okay.
Okay.
I don't think anybody's
I didn't
overrated.
expect you to have no opinion about pop stars.
Okay, I am a very big pop music person. I love pop
Exactly.
music. And I stand Ariana Grande with my life. I
think
love...
she's annoying.
Well, good thing that your thought doesn't really affect her.
I mean, she has amazing vocal ability, that I would say. But like her voice is a little annoying. It's a little childish.
It's a little squeaky.
Do you see my point?
I see it, but I only heard that in Kid.
Yeah.
When she did the popular song, I heard it a little bit because she
Yeah.
has these some things. But it was warranted for the character. Yeah.
So cringe. Anyway, like I could see the point. Like I love Taylor Swift,
Okay.
but I could see where she could be like annoying.
Okay.
You know,
I mean, everybody's annoying at some point. You're very annoying sometimes.
you too. I think Beyonce is overrated.
Oh, hell no!
Hear me out. Hear me out.
I like how defensive you're getting already.
Yeah, because I can see people are already commenting down below.
Isn't her army called like the bees?
Beehive.
Beehive, yeah.
Yeah, Beehive. Beehive is attacking me right now. You see, that's insane, by the way. Her fandom is insane. And I mean, I love her voice. She has amazing vocal quality. But she was sort of made to be Beyonce. You know, she was born into a family. Her father is a producer. And so she was kind of born into it, and she was made to be. Of course, she made it throughout her teenage years. She was in Destiny's Child, and afterwards she made it as a solo artist.
So what you're telling me is you think her image is manufactured?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
I
what
think,
you were looking for.
Yeah, exactly. Also, she got like hooked up with Jay-Z so early in her life. I think she was groomed, by the way.
How
because
old was she?
He was a teenager, that's for
Okay.
sure, when she met like Jay-Z, and he was well into his 20s or even 30s. I don't know. Yeah, he's much older than she is. I think there's some sort of thing going on. Like, I don't know.
Okay, but
I don't
do you
know if
think
I
she-
could say that she was like groomed, but I think she was.
Do you think she has the talent to back up all this?
Yeah,
or...
for sure. She's extremely talented.
But she's also
so
like a
is
nepo
lot of
baby.
people. A lot of people are this talented.
So she had talent and she was also a nepo baby.
Yeah, sort of.
Hmm.
Sort of. Not like she has great talent. She has like million songwriters, by the way. Doesn't write her songs. She can perform very well. But I think she's over glamorized in especially her fandom has decided that she's like this, I don't know, queen bee in a beehive. That she's you know, everything. She's a goddess. She's a human.
So passionate about this.
Yeah, because I was a fan of hers for a while. So in my, I think in middle school and high school, I listened to Beyonce a lot. And I could say that after, you know, the Lemonade, I guess, was the last album that I listened to. And I was like, yeah, this is good. Afterwards,
Okay. My unpopular opinion is that marriage is overrated.
no, it's not.
I think getting married is
Oh my
overrated,
God, it's because
especially at our age, because everybody is getting married.
you're just jealous.
I'm actually happy that I'm not married,
Why?
because I'm already seeing my friends who got married have the divorce, and I'm like,
Oh, I would like
I
to be
think
married.
marriage is definitely overrated because it doesn't really change much. If you've had a long-term partner you've lived with, you get married, and what does it do? It gives you a few more rights, some taxation stuff, and like legally it gives you things. But for the relationship, it doesn't really change anything.
Yeah, but like,
It feels just like a government paper or like an institutional.
but wouldn't you
thing.
like to be secure by the government and by the institutions in your relationship? Like, wouldn't you like to have some rights, especially when you
I mean,
have
it's nice to have rights, but my security in a relationship doesn't come from that. It comes from the relationship.
Yeah, but you would like to have some rights to the properties and for the things that you buy,
Yes.
right? And you live in a condo that you both own, so you have some rights in your property.
Yeah, that's why I said legally it makes sense, but for the relationship itself, I think marriage is a little overrated. Okay, I'm coming in with cultural context here.
Okay,
Because
of course,
marriage-
arranged marriages.
Not just arranged marriages, like everybody in my age group is just getting married so quickly. Some of them even have children, and I'm like, y'all haven't lived. Like you're in your early to mid
Yeah,
20s.
that's a valid point. Like, you should live before you get married.
Okay, let me rephrase it then. I think marriage is overrated in your early to mid 20s.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's say that.
That's fair. But in general, I would say that I don't think marriages are overrated.
You don't think marriages are overrated? Then why are you not married?
It was at this moment that she knew. She f***ed up.
Anyway, my unpopular opinion, since we're talking about relationships, and sometimes when two people love each other really hard, they have kids. Kids are overrated. Having kids is overrated. I think so. In this economy, guys.
Okay, I have to agree with her. In this economy, having a child seems like it's so difficult, so expensive, time-consuming, and you're bringing them into a world that is dying and burning.
Exactly. Like, you don't know. You're not sure about the future, right? So why would you bring your kids into that?
And collectively, as we move forward, it's becoming more and more difficult to be homeowners. It's becoming more and more difficult to make a living. Everything's becoming more expensive. It's like, it's
What's
not
the point?
Having a kid now is not the same as having a kid when our parents or grandparents had kids.
Yeah.
So it's not the same thing.
Kids aren't for everyone.
I agree. And let's talk about mental capacity of people as well. It's not just finances. Some people are not meant to be parents, okay?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion or not, but some people definitely shouldn't be parents.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you watched the previous episode, you would know Brigita's parents fall in that category. You yourself said that.
Yeah, but you saying that, it's like super rude. Anyway, but that's true. That's true. I'm not disagreeing with.
So I have another opinion. I think opera is overrated.
No, shut up. Where's the form again? Wait. I can see where you're coming from because it is quite like connected with snobist culture.
Thank you.
And snobbists are the people that I hate the most. I hate uneducated people and I hate snobbists. Like, they're both terrible because they have this sort of entitlement.
When you say you hate uneducated people, do you mean like people who refuse to educate themselves or people who don't have access to education?
No. Not that. People who can't, like, they refuse to, or they think that they watch a YouTube video for 30
and they know
minutes
everything.
And they know everything.
Oh my god, I hate those people.
Anyway, back to opera thing. I can see the both sides, but like opera is so fun. Like, if you would have a great experience with the
but if you don't know the story, if you don't know the language, if you're a first-time opera goer, it's just...
you see, there's an app that you can download on your phone and see the translation.
Okay, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, they don't advertise it because they're so entitled.
That's the thing. So people who understand opera, they act like they're so above everybody else.
Yeah,
and I would say that I'm a common person who doesn't understand opera. I don't know Italian. All I can do is listen and feel the emotions from the music.
Yeah.
But I don't get the full idea because I don't know story and everything.
Yeah, that's valid.
So I would say it's not beginner friendly. I feel like you have to really know a lot in order to be in the opera world.
Well, see, I was introduced in the opera world when I was really young. So, and I went to kids opera.
That's a thing.
That's a thing.
You subject children to this monstrosity?
You see, you know that my debut role is in kids opera.
I did not.
I debuted myself on the stage of Latvia National Opera in Birds Opera. That's for kids.
Okay. Who were you, a bird?
Yes! I was a canary bird.
You were a canary bird?
Yeah.
What you mean, like a...
Like a yellow bird. Yeah. Yeah, it's not really like kid-like as you would imagine. That would be like, ha ha, hello.
I imagine kids in like costumes and like feathers and like a beak and just singing on the stage.
No, it's so fun. It's actually like, it's sort of musical in between opera, you know.
Okay.
So, but it isn't Latvian though. But we have a.
And there are Latvian opera songs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
I thought it was always written in Italian.
No, there's so many Latvian operas.
True, because I did watch the Sphinx opera. I watched it. What am I saying? Yeah.
It's a musical.
But it was called the rock opera.
Yeah, a rock opera is a musical.
Oh.
That's how they called it back in the day.
Okay.
In Latvia, because we weren't exposed to Western world for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So in USSR, they called it rock opera.
So rock opera is basically another word for musical then.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
yeah. Anyway,
What-
basically,
Mm.
if you're a snobist, you're basically a dick. I said it.
She said what she said.
Sorry.
I think six packs are overrated.
Seriously? It's like you're photoshopped.
Hear me out.
I agree.
Thank you. Hear me out. I feel like, especially in the gay culture, like men are so obsessed with how they look.
But also,
And how
have you
fit they
heard?
are.
Have you heard about alpha males and sigma males and all of that? Like it's even in straight culture.
Yeah, let's not even go into that. It is such a weird dynamic.
No, I mean,
I get it. It might, like, that kind of power dynamic might feel fun in the bedroom, but I don't see it feeling
it's
like,
not really fun in a bedroom as well.
okay, for people who find it fun. Like this sort of like six packs, muscular, big looking men. Like, okay, it's pretty to look at, but if I want to cuddle, I don't want to cuddle like a washboard. I want to cuddle something that's a little more softer, you know?
That's true.
Like,
Yeah, I
obviously,
agree.
don't, like, having a beer belly or something is like, okay, you're not taking care of yourself at all. But if
And
you're,
you should take care of yourself.
Yeah, if
No
you're-
matter
if you're
what, you should be
active.
healthy, right?
yeah, if you're healthy, you're a little bit active, but you don't have to have like six packs and like very big muscle definition in order to be considered attractive.
I like a dad bod. I like a dad bod.
Yeah, I like a little bit of a cuddly dad bod. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cute.
And if you like hiking and if you are active, that's like amazing, awesome. I like people who I can have a meal with, okay? Because some of the people that I have met who are like really
Like,
ripped,
really strict about their
yeah,
diet,
like they
right?
measure what they eat, they weigh what they
Yeah,
eat,
my
they like the
ex-boyfriend did that.
calories.
My ex-boyfriend did that, so I have trauma from that.
Yeah, I can't do that because I really like cooking and I like trying new food, and I can't be bothered to be like,
But I think like bodybuilding is also not healthy, right? It's unhealthy. It's not.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not really healthy for your body because you take so much protein. It's not good for your body. There are studies on this actually, but like, and also like speaking from my experience with my ex-boyfriend, he had such a big body dysmorphia.
mm-hmm.
And I saw him years after we broke up, and I was like, what the hell is this?
Does he look
And he-
good or what?
I don't know if he takes like steroids or something. No,
Steroids.
steroids. So,
Steroids.
I don't know if he takes steroids or something, or some, I don't know, other drugs, or they take testosterone or something. And I saw him and I was like,
Ew, you're so ugly.
Did you say that to his face?
no, I did not.
Okay, thank
But
God.
like everybody can tell. And some of my friends have seen him outside and they were like, thank God you broke up with him. Like at least when he was with you, he was looking good. Now he looks like, I think he has like a bad body dysmorphia. And I think that's a case for a lot of bodybuilders.
And I think that's something you should address at therapy than at the gym.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they are so in denial that like they would never
I
go
mean,
to
to a lot of
therapy.
people, gym is therapy because it kind of helps them clear their head, get rid of
Yeah, I mean,
nervous
it
energy.
is good.
So, in that sense, yes, it's amazing. But when you focus on it as the thing that gives you value, that's where I have a problem.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
put
true.
all your self-worth in your body,
Mhm.
because
True.
that's the problem, right?
Yeah, true. This I feel strongly about, by the way. I think out of all of the capitals in the Baltics, Tallinn is the most overhyped. Like it's overrated.
Okay.
Have you been to Tallinn?
I've been once. I'm going again this month, actually.
Oh, nice.
And
I mean, it is nice. Don't get
it
me.
is nice.
It is nice. It's just not as nice. Like I think Riga is the best out of all of the capitals. Of course, I'm biased.
Obviously. I haven't been to Vilnius yet, but I think I will check it out next
Vilnius
month.
is nice. I would give Vilnius the second place and then the Tallinn. Yeah.
If any Estonians are watching this, please roast Brigita. Thank you.
You just want everybody to roast me. You want to post me, then you want to.
I mean, you look like the devil today, and I'm
kind of here for it. I just wish you had.
Yes, I think I agree with you. I think Talon, from my experience, it was giving Riga, but with a little bit of Scandinavian influence, a little bit of Finland,
Yeah,
a lot of Finnish influence, actually.
They really want to be like part of Finland.
Yeah.
That's very noticeable.
And things are so expensive.
Is it?
More expensive than Riga for sure.
But there are so many great towns and cities in Estonia, actually. By the way, I can talk about this because my grandmother is Estonian.
Okay.
By the way.
Okay, just explaining, you know. She's not saying baseless things, guys. She's saying it because her grandmother was Estonian. Like
She's still alive.
sorry. She is Estonian, guys.
Mess. Anyway, no, like I want to back this claim with like it has nice clubs, nice restaurants, nice places that you can go to, but it's not like, for example, in Riga we have a beautiful opera house, a beautiful, you know, historical like silent center with the Art Nouveau architecture and everything. So I think it's overhyped in the sense that it so wants to be a Scandinavian country, a Scandinavian capital, but it's not. Like it should embrace its
Baltic
Estonian
roots.
Baltic roots, yeah, basically. So that's why I'm saying
Yeah,
that.
it was just a little expensive in my opinion, and it had a lot of Finnish influence. And I saw a lot of Finnish people there as well. And
Yeah, a lot of Finnish people go to Estonia
to party.
to party like cheaper.
Yeah.
Because it only takes like 30 minutes with the ferry to
30
go.
minutes.
I think so, no?
No.
It's longer than that?
Yes.
I've actually traveled with the ferry
Just say
from Tallinn to
it was
Helsinki.
hours. I've done it too.
Okay, so it was hours.
Yeah,
But
just a
it's
few
not-
hours. It
Just a
takes-
few hours, so it's not that far away.
Mm.
Anyways, I actually I've taken the ferry, but I was drinking that night.
I've taken the ferry. I was not drinking that night, but
Okay, anyway. My another unpopular opinion is that you cannot really be famous in Latvia. Like, unless you're a president, who the hell are you?
Who are you?
do you mean like you cannot be famous in Latvia? Like
It's
you're not famous?
It's not like really being famous. Like, people could recognize you and that's fine, but like a lot of, I think, influencers have this overhyped sense of themselves. They're like,
Why you look at me when you said that?
no, you don't have that.
I would throw fists.
No, you don't have that as much. But you've seen.
I know like people you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they feel so important and like, who the hell are you?
I've seen people throw tantrums being like, do you know who I am? And we're like, no, we don't.
No.
Who are you? Like, it's happened. And
And also, like, internet fame and actual fame are two separate things, I think.
I have to disagree with you there because internet is becoming more and more influential in this
Yeah.
world. So, for example, there are theater actors who are not as famous as TikTokers.
Yeah, that's true.
Even though they are experienced, they are seasoned, and they're amazing, but nobody knows them. But there are TikTokers who literally just shake their ass on camera, and they're so famous.
Yeah, I don't support that, you see. I don't, like,
Here, do what you need to make money as long as you're not hurting anyone. Like,
yeah.
whatever suits you.
Like, your internet fame doesn't bring my respect to you.
Okay, that's the thing. Fame doesn't equal respect.
Yeah.
That is a thing.
No, but
Just
there
because you're
are-
famous doesn't mean that people will respect you. That's also a thing. But from your point, you said that being famous in Latvia doesn't mean you're actually famous.
Yeah.
I agree with you. And to me personally, I think that's a good thing. Because I do get recognized like quite often on the street, and people coming and tell me they like my videos. I love it. It makes me feel very good about the content I'm putting out. But I also get to travel and be a stranger.
Oh, that's good.
So
yeah.
I get to go to other countries and just be like a normal person and not have people come up to me.
Yeah.
So I can just go do things. Unless you're an A-list Hollywood celebrity, you don't get that experience, right? Like you, wherever you go, no matter how you hide yourself, people will
gonna
know you. So you
recognize
never
yeah.
get the normal experience. So in that sense, I think being famous in Latvia gives you both experiences. You can be a normal person, and you can also have like people come up to you all the time and be like, oh wow, I love what you do, and all that kind of things. Ooh, this is a good one. Okay, I think, Brigita, and given our experience with this area, I think Androids are much better than iPhones.
Completely disagree.
Literally, today we sat down and tried to export our podcast
It's
episode.
because of me. It's not because of the phone.
iPhones suck.
No, iPhones do not suck. Actually, I cringe
Androids-
every time that I see Android phone because they haven't come up with a great design. I'm sorry. All of the phones look cringy. It looks
Same, but different. But still same.
cringe every time that I see your phone. It hasn't like any of the companies, not Samsung, not Xiaomi or whatever the companies are making Android phones. They haven't came up with the great design. But like last summer, I think Samsung had this like flip phone.
I was gonna say that.
That's a good design, but it's flawed, and it has become like sort of a meme. But like at first I thought it's like the coolest idea, by the way. I wanted to buy it just because
I
of that
wanted to get it
lols,
too.
right?
But here's the thing though, I think Androids are so much better because they came up with dual SIM first. iPhones took so long to implement that.
Yeah, true.
Then Androids came
No,
up
like,
with so many new
I am
things.
all about like aesthetics, so that's why I cringe every time that I see a phone like that. Like when I was dating, by the way, this is crazy. When I was dating and I would see a guy, you know, with an Android phone, I would be like, no,
Oh, you're one of the.
Puss. Instantly.
no.
That is disgusting behavior, Brigita. I would never. I just do not like iPhones because they're, well, I'm used to Android, right? And I think iPhones are not user friendly. It's so hard to manage all the data.
You see-
You have to pay for everything.
You see, one thing that I would agree on is that Apple is trying to push every product. Like, you should have MacBook to see your files, right? From your iPhone. You should have an iPad to manage the... But it's super nice, by the way. I love my iPad. That's my favorite Apple device that I have. But, like, you should have that in order to send...
Yes,
know,
so you have your own ecosystem, but with Android, you can connect it to any device from any brand.
Yeah, that's
and you can
true.
have your own ecosystem.
That's
so
true.
you get to decide which features you want. You're not pushed into selecting.
They should work on their designs. That's what I will say. Like,
I don't have a problem with the Android designs. I think iPhones, on the other hand, so hard to use. The UI is just not for me.
no, it's
so hard.
It's tricky at first, but it's really like it is smart once you get the grip of it. Because I had like
You can say the same for anything.
yeah, so then you get used to it, and it's like really
This
easy
discussion
to
will
use.
never end,
Like,
okay? We will sit here.
Anyway, comment below your opinion. By
Do
the
you
way.
think, which one do you think is better? Because honestly, I stand firm on Androids.
Please back me up.
I hate iPhones.
Back
'cause-
me up.
Dude,
Back
no.
me up, please. We had you guys to send in your unpopular opinions to our Google form. So I'm
And the
gonna-
only rule we had was
Crazy.
it could be anything. It could be about food, fashion, anything, as long as it's in the Baltics.
So the first one,
Mm-hmm.
kvass kind of sucks. You see, bad kvass really sucks. But like there are kvass brands that are really bad. But there are some that are very good. You should get into the kvass scene to know which ones are good.
If you think the class sucks, as a foreigner, my opinion is on a hot summer day,
Oh,
go to the central market and they have these giant cold canisters of
and they're the
glass,
best ones.
and they're so cheap, and you can get a glass, and on the hot day, if you drink it, you'll
so refreshing.
your life will be changed forever.
Yeah.
Trust me. Unpopular opinion: first dates should be no longer than 40 minutes.
Okay, explain more.
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
But I think I disagree, because maybe you can have like a 40-minute limitation with the possibility of extension. Because if I enjoy your time, I would like to spend more time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, this person probably does like speed dating. Like for 40 minutes, it's not
Not enough to get
time,
to know someone.
right?
Yeah.
And it's so specific though. 40 minutes.
I feel like something
Not-
happened.
Not like
there.
39.
Not like 69.
Nice.
Anyway, oh, that's my Apple Pen.
Ah.
Estonians are slow. That's true.
Uh,
Look at me. I'm quarter Estonian.
so that's all of the slowness.
Yeah.
I don't think Estonians are slow. I don't think I know Estonians well enough to know that. It is such a stupid stereotype though, because they also think Latvians have like 6 toes. It's a thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
do they?
Yeah, Estonians think Latvians have 6 toes. I made a whole video about this. It was funny.
You don't know what's underneath there.
This is not OnlyFans, Brigita. What is this? This is a family-friendly show. Too many events lately are family-friendly. Like, why is your infant in a stroller in Positivist?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Actually,
You
yeah.
know, I feel really strongly about entitled millennials. So this is a part of population from this generation. Millennials are very entitled. Hear me out. Most of them work as HRs in some companies, so they earn like a normal living, I guess. The cost
A decent
yeah,
living, yeah.
a decent living. So, but like they feel this sort of entitlement because they've bought like their Onava new project apartment. They feel like they rule the society or something, and so they have their kids everywhere. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And a lot of politicians, by the way, go from millennial generations have this sort of, it's too loud outside. In Riga Center, for God's sakes, it's too loud. We should have some rules about like loudness in the
I
city.
think I know who you're talking about.
This lady, this crazy, and she is an entitled millennial. You see, and they feel like they could impose their rules. Oh, I should bring my kid to a club or something. Make some kid zone in a club or something. Like they have this sense of, I don't know, entitlement, I feel like.
But coming back to the point, do not bring your children to Positivist.
Yeah, that's
keep them at home. Like, why? No.
yeah, true. Midsummer
Mm-hmm.
is an excuse for day drinking. You see,
No, he's got a point.
it is partly true because Latvians have an alcoholism problem.
We did change the alcohol regulations
Because
because,
of
of that. Yeah, we were number 1 in
Europe.
Europe
Yeah, that's
for
crazy.
alcoholism. For a tiny ass country, we were number 1 per capita, of course, but like,
Because
Jesus.
mental health is inaccessible for most of the people, right?
Soviet depression.
Soviet depression, all of that, like
Most
alcoholism.
events that require socialization is structured around alcohol.
Yeah. So that's messed up. So that's why it is like that. So I agree. Latvia and Lithuania are twins. Estonia is the adopted sibling. No, you see,
I
Latvia
kind of see that.
Latvia and Lithuania is not the same country, so they're not twins. So I don't.
They're siblings. They're blood
They're
siblings.
literally siblings, but they're not twins.
Yeah, I would say Latvia and Lithuania are blood siblings, and Estonia is just adopted.
Estonia is not adopted. I feel like Estonia.
Has a different father.
You are the father.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, men in Baltic states are ugly. However, women are super hot. How is that possible?
Why isn't it possible? It's just not. Why not?
I have to actually agree with you.
I have to agree.
Like, girls here are so hot. They take care of themselves. They're so pretty. And then I see them with ogre-looking men sometimes. I'm not saying all men are ugly. I've walked down the street and I've seen so many pretty guys.
Yeah.
But there's a
But
lot of
most-
pretty girls with
ugly
mid guys. Let's say
ugly-
mid guys.
Okay, mid guys. We don't need Estonia part of the Baltics. There's no point. Lithuania, together with Latvia, that's it.
Oh.
You see, I don't agree with that because we have a lot more similarities between, you know, Estonia and Latvia than with Estonia and Finland.
Mm.
I think, yeah, the language wise, you could say that,
Mhm.
but like the cultural things that we have, like they have song and dance festival in
Right.
Estonia, right? And we have some of the similar cuisines that we have, like some dishes are very similar. So I would not say that, yeah, this is a really hot take.
I mean, from the geographical point of view, they're called Baltics because they border the Baltic Sea.
Mhm.
And that's not going to change. And culturally, I think all three countries are very similar.
Yeah, true.
They have their distinctions, of course,
Mhm.
but I think a majority portion
mean,
of it is pretty similar.
Estonia, like we talked about, the Estonia is the adopted
Mm-hmm.
sibling, or the father is from Finland.
Yeah.
But like in general, I think it's the most different out of all of the Baltic states, but it's still a part of it.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like the god sister in a family, you know? She's
Yeah.
still a family. She might be a little different. We like her. In the Baltics, we are too tolerant to immigration. What? There are too
Yeah. Okay.
There are too many immigrants without any respect for our culture and language.
It's a different issue. Then okay.
Let me finish it.
Okay.
Having such a small population doesn't help, since I feel like most of them come thinking that it's not worth the effort to learn our language, since most people already speak English or Russian. And yeah, we talk about how unpleasant it is, but still the number just goes up every year, and slowly I feel like the country I knew growing up is disappearing.
This is probably written by somebody from UK.
I'm being serious. I'm being serious.
Why did you leave? Why did you leave? Stay in your country.
Let me just tell you, as an immigrant in Latvia, I understand your take. A lot of immigrants who come to Latvia, who live here, do learn the language. What you see is people who come here to study or work temporarily. Yes, they don't learn the language, but I really, really think they appreciate the culture. Because every foreigner I've met loves the Song and Dance Festival, loves Midsummer, takes part in everything. And they love to take part in the tradition, understand everything. Yes, the language part is mostly because they don't see a point of learning it because they're not going to live here, because it is a hard language. Don't get me wrong, it is, as someone who is studying, I can tell you it is a hard language. And I feel like Latvia is a country where we have a low birth rate. We don't have a lot of like population growth in the past years, and having people who love the place live here, the ones that learn the language and settle here, I think is not a bad idea at all.
I feel like the people that have those opinions, they don't live in Latvia. But of course, if you're exposed to immigrants throughout the Volt or Bolt applications, then you're like, yeah, there are too many immigrants that don't speak the language. I mean, if you're exposed to different immigrants around you, like you, or you know, in more sophisticated places, then you would realize that they're trying to learn the language, especially if they want to live here.
And I assure you that even people who are passing through or living here just for like 2-3 years, they still say Sveki, Paldies, and all the
Yeah,
greetings
that's
and
true.
everything.
Yeah.
That's still there. Like, they try their best to do what they can, And if they live here, I think they have to learn the language
Yeah.
and give it their all. That's just it. And I don't think it is unpleasant that the number goes up every year, because the biggest revenue you're getting is from a lot of students coming in.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
Latvia gets a lot of money because to state universities, they come, they pay 3,000, 4,000. Med school is 12.5K, guys, a year.
Jesus.
And students pay that money, and obviously the universities pay taxes, and all this goes into the country. Because these international people that come in, immigrants, when they leave, they're not permanent residents, they don't get pensions or anything. So the taxes that they pay, technically they don't get back either. It goes into the Latvian economy.
I don't think the people that write those opinions know that.
Also, if you
Yeah.
think that immigrants are not respectful, maybe try talking to them. Because I feel like you haven't had a conversation with them to say this. Because if you try talking to them, you'll realize that they're actually very respectful.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a disrespectful immigrant in Latvia ever. So
Foreigners who take the time to actually learn Estonian, Latvian, Lithuanian, Latgalian, Samogitian, Livonian, or Seto should get benefits like the right to work, free healthcare, and residency permits instead of Western Europeans who go to the Baltic state but make zero efforts to learn the local language and also openly degrade these countries while living there, but still get benefits just because they're EU citizens.
yeah, I agree.
Oh, so this is the opposite take.
I actually agree to this, like, because I know so many people that like come from UK and from Netherlands to live here, and just yeah, everybody speaks English anyways.
But
So-
here's the thing, like foreigners who need to live in Latvia for a longer time, who want to get their permanent residency, by law they are required
yeah.
to have A2 level Latvian in the minimum, and to have lived in Latvia for at least 5 years.
And also to pass like a history test.
That's for citizenship.
Oh,
So to get the passport, you have to pass the history exam and a bunch of other things. You should know the national anthem and all those kind of things.
wait, how is the testing? Do you sing national anthem?
Most
today?
likely,
Oh
yeah.
my god, that's so cool. I just imagine some foreigner just singing Latvian anthem for a test. Could I be in a jury? Okay, your vocals didn't land.
No nature catastrophes, no wars, a place to evolve knowing that the economy is pretty bad. Grow with it. The culture is amazing and the history is fascinating. If you actually take the time to learn and explore, it's possible to learn to love it and not to just judge the surface level. That being said, resting bitch faces are scary.
I wanted to say that.
And yes, we all have one. Thanks for your attention.
Yeah, I agree to this. But like, I believe that people need to involve more, involve in a sense of Western mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Because as we talked about with Legstina,
Mm-hmm.
like Latvians are very depressed and very into this worker mindset.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe the Latvians should do more, be more confident and embrace your culture. We have amazing culture.
I really like Latvian culture.
Right?
I love the paganism and all these things that come with it.
Yeah,
It's so nice.
I learn about like our culture more and more each year. Like, for example, my boyfriend, like weeks ago, he went to the Christianization baptism.
Okay, he got
But-
baptized?
No, his like
Somebody was getting
yeah,
baptized. Okay.
yeah. So, but it was done in a pagan tradition.
Ooh.
It's a Latvian tradition called krustabas.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really like a Christianization, but it's so fun, and they have them to stand, like the whole family is standing in a circle around the bonfire,
Okay.
but they're all wearing white.
Okay.
They're all wearing white. So there's like certain traditions that come along with the family, and everybody has a role in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out that to be so fascinating and so interesting. It's so much more than just a dude dipping your head in water. See, that's more fun to have your whole family involved, and everybody had to do something. So I think that's so much fun. And you see, our culture slays.
Actually, about your culture, I have a question.
Oh,
What is this thing that you have where on the wedding day the bride gets stolen or
oh,
something?
that's messed up.
We do not speak of this.
That's a part of the culture we don't talk about. We don't talk about that. Yeah.
So we're gonna do rapid fire because we're running out of time. We will not share our opinions, but we will read these. Riga will never be considered a real capital city unless it opens up some type of new food place. Dim sum, hot pot, Malaysian, Filipino, anything. We do have hot pots.
Yeah.
Instead of another pizza or kebab place, enough with the pizza. It's like living in 1990.
Truly, we have so many places that you can get Malaysian food.
Google, guys.
Riga's mayonnaise balsams tastes like somebody simply brewed cough syrup, wet forest floor, and regret. We all pretend that we love it and offer it to foreigners like it's liquid gold, only to then watch them suffer as a national sport. I love this take. Actually, I love Riga's mayonnaise balsams, by the way. It tastes nice.
Baltic culture loves to brag about we may not be a very hot country, but at least we have 4 distinct seasons, baby. All 4 are just varying intensities of disappointment. Stop gaslighting yourselves.
Yeah, I feel like that's partially true. Riga Fashion Week needs to attract more talent and international talent instead of the same boring 7 designers that they put every season. Models also need to look more diverse and less plain. You see, I agree.
But, every Latvian has some mental issues. Maybe that was historical and came from their parents, but so far, every Latvian I have met has had some issues with their mental health.
Watch the previous episode, guys. We talked about this already.
Latvians can smile, but we don't do it in public.
Yeah, true. Smiling all the time, by the way, in these episodes.
I like the sound of Russian language.
I don't like the sound of it, but I enjoy some Russian culture parts.
That was some really hot takes, guys. Like,
crazy.
some of those were like really serious, some of those were funny, some of those got my blood boiling, some hers.
Yeah, true.
If you guys have an unpopular opinion that you want to share with us, let us know in the comment section below. And until next time, from the space for everyone, ciao!